Welcome back. Fun and excitement at Mont Ripley this weekend, hosting the USSA regional races. Ashley Kirkland is there to tell us more about the fun. Ashley?
Practice.
Good morning, Vicki. People can expect some great talent from the kids when they come out to see the USSA regional competition. And right now I'm here with Nick Sardennis, who's the general manager of Mont Ripley. Nick, thanks so much for being here this morning. Now, you guys have been doing this for 15 years, hosting this event. What can people expect when they come out this year?
Well, what you're going to see is the best ski racers from the Midwest competing, from Wisconsin, from Minnesota, and from Michigan. These are kids from ages 8 or 9 up to 15 or 16 years old. What they're vying for is points. The lowest points that they can get and try to get into the Junior Olympics that will be held in late February in Colorado. And what they will be vying for is then to win those races and to go on to the national championship race, which will be later, a week or two later after that. And that's the race that the Lindsey Vonns and those are going to be there. This is the national championships that we're talking to. So this is pushing us towards that. This is the race. They've had several races already this year. This is just one in a circuit of 7 or 8 races for the season.
Okay, and you guys, they have a great ski hill to kind of go off of. It's unique, in fact. What makes Mont Ripley so special?
Well, first of all, they've been racing on this hill since the 40s when Michigan Tech started their varsity ski team. The interesting thing about our race course is there's a hard left and a hard right, and right after the hard right, there's a big head wall, a steep drop-off, and all these girls can attest to that. That's a tough turn. You're turning, you got all your weight on one edge, and then you're dropping off of a cliff, if you will. And the coaches from all over the Midwest, they love it because it's very unique in a small segment of the way of the race courses that they're going to see out west.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much, Nick. And I'm here with some of the girls that will be racing. Catherine, this is your first year doing the USSA. What are you most looking forward to?
Competing against different people that I'm not used to and going to different hills that I haven't been to before.
And we just heard Nick talk about this hill and how unique it is. What's going to be your plan or strategy to kind of, get your ski down the hill for this race?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just go ski it.
She's just going to do it. That's a great answer. And we're here with Jenna. Jenna, you also will be doing this event, but you were downstate in Petoskey. You won 4 ski races down there. What's it like preparing for back-to-back races?
Well, it's really nerve-wracking. You're going to want to eat a lot of food and drink a lot of water. Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. Now, what makes you want to do this? You've been skiing since you were a child. What makes you do this as a sport?
Well, I first started off because my parents, they really were into ski racing when they were younger, so they just kind of put me in it, and I just loved it since then, so.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, ladies. We've got all of the girls here, some from the high school team. They're actually practicing this morning. They're going to be practicing, going to be talking to Sarah Rowe a little bit later, who's on the developmental team with the U.S. Olympics. So we'll be back with that, Vicki. A lot of fun stuff going on here in Hancock. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Hancock, TV6 News.
Sounds great. Ripley this weekend. Ashley Kirkland is there this morning telling us more about the race team. Morning, Ashley.
Well, Vicki, the girls have been out practicing all morning, and right now I'm here with Brewster Vicker. He is the Central Division Alpine Manager. Now, Brewster, you cover all of the races from the Dakotas all the way to St. Louis. You guys are having a camp for the skiers this weekend. What are you going to be teaching at that camp?
Well, it's the Central Division GS Technique and Tactics Camp, and we're spending a lot of time working on fundamentals, building the base, if you will, for the skiers, working on good ankle flexion, knee flexion, good balance and stance on their skis.
Okay. Now, you guys are going to be here this weekend. What are you looking for out of the athletes?
Well, just a good performance. They've got to go through a lot of stuff. I mean, you got these girls out here training at 6 o'clock in the morning, so they spend a lot of time getting the training done, and then this performance on the weekend will show what their training's done for them.
Okay, and you guys are going to pick different athletes from to go on to compete for the developmental team. Talk to us about that and what it's like every year picking those different groups of people.
Well, it's based on performance, so we have a number of these events throughout the Central Division, and they do qualifying series to pick those selections. So these kids ultimately are trying to compete and getting ready to go in Colorado, and then ultimately to the U16 National Championships will be in Sugarloaf, Maine, and then for the older kids, the U.S. National Championships, which are also in Sugarloaf, Maine this year.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And one of the athletes that just slid in here, literally, if you saw her, she's a great skier. We've got Sarah Rowe here. Sarah, now you're a part of the U.S. Developmental team. What's it like you're going to be the rabbit for this race this weekend. What's that like?
It's nice to know that a lot of people are looking up to me and looking to beat me because it really pushes me to try harder. And I'm just excited to race in the Midwest again because I haven't been back here for a while. And it's fun racing against all my old friends and just seeing how much everybody's improved since I was last here.
Yeah. Now, as you catch your breath, explain to us exactly what the rabbit is and what it means to be named that.
So basically it's the person everybody's chasing and everybody's trying to beat and everybody's gunning for. So they'll be watching me, they'll be watching my start, they'll be watching my pre-warm-up, they'll be watching how I act and how I control my emotions if I don't ski well or if I do ski well, which hopefully I do. And they'll basically just be looking up to me and trying to beat me.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much, Sarah. You've got a target on your back, but I'm pretty confident that you'll do well this weekend. Thanks for being here this morning. Now, I'm going to be back here with Nick. Nick, now, when people come out to view and spectate, where can they stand and where's the best spot for them to be?
Right at the chalet to the west of the chalet, or if you're looking up the hill to the left, we have what we call our race room, and there's nice windows in there that you can see uphill. Or right at the base of the finish line, there is they'll have a big fence here, and you can stand right there and watch it. If you ever go and watch big races, people bring bells and horns and that and scream and that, and the more noise you can make for the athletes coming down the hill, the faster they go.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun event. What time are you guys getting started?
The race starts at 9. The kids will be going up the hill at 8 to inspect the courses and set the gates. The race starts at 9. We'll be going on all day on Saturday and on Sunday.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nick. Right. Thanks, guys, for being here this morning. It's going to be a fun event. Make sure to come down if you're looking for some great family fun. Mont Ripley right here in Hancock. Support these kids, and the athletes are going to be doing a great job. Stick around for more of your TV6 Morning News.